Hey, Bridget, where are you going?
I'm gonna go hang out with all of my friends. Welcome to another episode. I'm Bridget and I'm here with all of my friend.
Frankie.
What's new with you?
What's new with you? I want to hear about your weekend.
All right. Well, it's gonna be a long time ago when this comes out, or like a month, I guess. But I was at the Dinah Shore this weekend, which is, if you're not familiar, a huge queer party that happens in Palm Springs every year, and it's been going on since I think 1991, I
Wow.
want to say. Yeah. It was featured on the L Word. It was run by um, Mariah Hansen, and this was her last year running it. And now
Oh,
it will be taken over by somebody else, I believe.
so fun.
Yeah. To be honest, I remember seeing it on the L Word, and I don't think I really knew it was a real event. So it was really cool to get to go. And
Yeah,
like
that's so
it was
cool.
exactly like how it was on
Oh,
the
that's so
show.
fun.
Yeah.
So what is it? Is it like lots of restaurants and like venues are all signed up to it and contribute, or what is it?
It's a big party and it's at the same, or maybe it's not. I think it's at the same resort every year, but basically it's like a big pool party during the day. And then at night, it's like a big nightclub party.
Oh,
And
wow.
they do it for 3 days, pretty much. Yeah.
So did you party for 3 days?
Yeah, which was really hard for me,
Oh my
as
God.
you can imagine. But there were,
Did you drink?
I did, not as much as everybody else, I don't think, but you kind of have to in that environment,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Why not?
Um, but it's a lot. It's hard for me to drink during the day and then drink at night. So I wasn't really drinking during the pool thing.
Mm.
Maybe like one drink and then at night, a few more. And we went, well, like we were, we got to go as guests, which was really nice. So it was like a few other people from our cast. And then the big celebrity appearances were um, Leisha Haley and Kate Monig, who I have to educate you, which is really not my job, but they were like two of the biggest
Did you see my blank
stars.
stare?
Yeah, I went, she doesn't know who I'm talking about. They are two of the biggest stars to come out of the L Word.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
All right.
yeah,
Too
it's
big.
okay.
I'll
Ask
get
your
there.
sibling. I'm sure your sister knows who they are.
Yeah, she definitely would.
And they were so, so nice. They have a new drink company coming out, and so they were there like giving those out to people
What
for
was the
money. But
drink?
it's like a
Giving them out,
can
so selling them.
yeah, so selling them. Yeah. That is, I guess, how what they call that. And one is like a gin drink and one is a vodka drink, like canned cocktails.
Yeah.
But they're
I
really
feel like that is
delicious.
all the rage right now. Everyone's
Yeah.
selling drinks.
Because it's convenient, It's just like
Yeah.
easy. They taste good. They're like a 10% ABV, so a little more than a beer, and they're portable and convenient.
10% alcohol.
Yeah,
Really? Whew.
I know. I only had one. Didn't want to go crazy. But yeah, really refreshing and delicious.
Oh, wow.
And I like their flavor choices. They're like, one was like a ginger yuzu situation.
Oh, yum. I love a yuzu.
Yeah, I hope that's right. I thought it had yuzu. So, and we got to meet them, and it was so cute. They were so nice. I don't know why, but well, I just don't ever think anyone knows who I am, even though I was on a queer show. But when I walked up to meet them, Kate was like, "It's Bridget." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's crazy."
Is that so
Um,
weird that
yeah, it
someone like
is.
that, someone famous knows who
Yeah,
you
I was
are?
not expecting that. And they were
That's
could not have been
crazy.
nicer. And Kyle had brought some extra t-shirts of hers to Dinah in case we wanted to, give them to people. So we asked if that was okay, and then we gave them some of Kyle's shirts, and they loved them, were very appreciative, and it was just very sweet. And they asked to take a picture with us, which was so nice. I don't know
Oh
if
my
I'll
God.
ever get to
That's
see that picture, but
crazy.
If you're on their
That's
team and
nuts.
you hear this, please, I'd love that photo.
Oh man, that's so cool. And then you got to like a reunion with all of the castmates
No,
on.
it was just the ones that were on that were invited. So it was like Dana, Megan, Ashley, and then Vanessa from the first season.
Yeah, I saw her on your TikTok. I that's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. She's
What
really
is she
nice.
up to?
She lives in LA also. She lives in West Hollywood.
Does she have a girlfriend?
No, she's single. I mean,
Mm.
I don't know if she'll still be single when this comes out. Probably still. I mean, it's only going to be a couple weeks. So, I mean, lesbians move fast, so it's hard to keep up. But we had a really fun time. It was so fun getting to like hang out with everyone and yeah. But there was they were shooting a documentary at the same time because it was the last year. And so we kept getting interviewed, but I'd never been before. So it was tough because I didn't really know what to say, but hopefully they'll just
Yeah.
cut me out of that entirely.
Wait, so like it's just the last time that the regular organizer is doing it, right?
Yeah,
Is it it's not the
she's been
last
doing it
time.
for a really
Okay.
long time.
Oh yeah, wow. Oh, that's sad. But at least it's continuing.
Yeah. What did you do this week?
I did nothing. I worked all week, and that's about it.
What's that
But
like?
the grass is always greener. I look at your life and I'm like, oh, that's so nice.
Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't want a job right now. I just wish I was making more money.
You want the money, not the job. Oh,
I should
but
get a job. I'm making just enough to scrape by without having a real job, and it's not sustainable. I should really be looking for a real job. The issue is I'm not
yeah.
qualified to do anything these days. I could go back to
You
the
don't need
service
a
industry. That's
qualification
pretty
to do
much
anything though. I
it.
like if I have a kid, I'm just telling them not to go to uni. They don't need to go.
Yeah, fair. I
You
didn't want to
can,
go.
yeah, you can bluff your way through anything. Like, what is a business degree?
I don't think my
It,
degree got me anywhere, to be fair.
no,
But then again,
GPT
I
can tell
majored
you
in comedy
everything.
writing, which was my bad.
You've used some of that. You've worked
Sure.
on a few shows.
One.
Yeah, and it's a big
One.
one.
One. What'd you say?
It's a big one.
I guess, yeah, but now I have nothing.
Yeah, but like we might write a show.
Yeah, we're going to, obviously.
Yeah, about how we met.
Fascinating story. One of a kind, really. Um, well,
Oh wait,
you
I do have
do.
something to say.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So we moved back in with mum, which obviously has been quite the transition. My mum's lovely.
Mm,
I love her. She's my best friend, but also, privacy.
right.
Um, anyway, so we're renting our place out, our apartment. It's kind of like inner city, Brisbane. So we like got it ready to do Airbnb. It took us like 2 weeks to get everything up to scratch, clean it, move stuff out, get furniture, take pictures, all that. I
Is
know.
Brisbane like a place people want to go?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know. You don't speak very highly of it.
You don't speak very highly of Australia.
That's true.
No, like it's a great city. It's a great city to live in for sure. It's very pretty when people come and visit
Oh,
it. It's
okay.
quite beautiful and like we've got the most stunning beaches an hour each side.
Wow. Is it similar
Like
to Sydney?
yeah, but it's warmer and
Oh.
yeah, it's warmer.
Is it
And we
like,
have a lot more coastline, more accessible.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, obviously I went to Melbourne, which is how I say it with an American accent. I could say Melbourne, but then it feels like I'm being performative. I don't
Yeah.
know. What do you think I should do? I'll leave it up to you.
I think just say Melbourne like you do.
Burn. Do that again.
Melbourne. Is that how
Okay.
you say it?
Yeah. Spot on. How about you do an American accent for the rest of the pod? No, we'll lose all our listener. Is it like cultural? Like to me, Melbourne was more like San Francisco or New York,
Yeah,
a
it's
little more
very
like
cool. Yeah.
artsy.
Yeah.
So
There's
where does
really nice
Brisbane,
well, I feel like there's more bogans up here. I do you feel
what's a
that like
bogan?
well like it's very pretty though and in like inner city there's all of the Pilates girls and walking
Is that
around
a
with their
bogan?
matches and no but like do you just feel like warmer weather cities
Attract more basic
attract
people?
yes. The less
Yeah.
clothes that you have to wear, the more bogan people become.
So bogan means basic.
Yeah, but like uh you know, when you hear an Australian accent and like, how you going, mate? Like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. It's kind of like your South.
Okay. So like Outback. No.
Yeah. Or but like, you know, your
More
Southern
country.
people.
Okay.
Oh, like rednecks a bit.
Oh, okay. Got
Rednecks.
it.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah. That's a bogan.
You know, I've had this thought and this, like, I have this theory. When I went back to New York after I left New York to move to LA, I was like hit with this realization where I was like, okay, in New York, is it a city of artists? Because we literally force ourselves to struggle for no reason, just to like have something to talk about in our art. Like everything is
Interesting.
so much harder.
Yeah.
You're living on top of people, you have no space. The weather's shit most of the year, and you're
Like
not
you
like
feel more of an artist because you're struggling. It's
exactly.
like, yes, totally.
So in that way, I think sunny places do attract people who are just they don't want to struggle.
I get that though.
Because I do wonder if I've gotten more like basic since moving here.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like when I first moved here and we'd be talking, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I moved from New York." People would be like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." And people don't really say that anymore. Probably because I'm like eating at Erewhon and talking about astrology and crystals.
Oh my God, some Australian influencer went to Air One and got like a fucking salad and a juice, and it was like with her friend, so it was two salads,
$100.
two juices, and it was like $185,
Oh,
like Australian. I couldn't believe it.
that I mean, I believe it.
I really want to go. I
Yeah, you
really
got to
want
get
to
over
go.
here. It's worth a trip out here.
Apparently, there's some like there's this the cauliflower is really good. Cheesy cauliflower, is that a thing?
There's a buffalo cauliflower.
Oh yeah, yeah, that.
Yeah, I've had it.
I want
That's
to
pretty
try
good.
that.
I have a really good vegan lasagna.
Oh, yum.
hmm Well, we do have a question this week from
From
someone. I'll keep it a surprise. So, without further ado, here's our question.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashley here from the Ultimatum Queer Love Season 2. Couple questions for you. I just kind of want to get your advice on how you think somebody who has past trauma could handle their communication style better whenever they have like fear of reaction, whenever they go to talk to somebody about something difficult. The second, Bridget, I guess this is mainly for you. Tell me how you think they could have better represented us on the Queer Ultimatum, just given the conversations and like what they put out versus like what we know. Anyways, love you guys. Can't wait to watch this back.
she's so cute. I love her.
I know.
You were so lucky to be partnered with her.
I know. She really is great. She's very easy to talk to. And as you can even tell by her question, we had really like thoughtful discussions and they weren't
Yeah.
surface level at all, which was good for me because I'm terrible at small talk and I like lose my mind when I have to have really surface level conversation.
It's so much work.
Because to me, it's like, what's the point?
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yeah. Okay, I want to know her second question to you specifically.
Do the
How do you
second one
think you could have
first.
been represented
I
in a
mean,
different
I
way?
think the ultimatum in general, and like most of these dating shows, they want to tell a specific story. So they show like these very serious, almost like set up scenes in a way, you know? It's like the range for things that you can talk about is so small and it's not normal. So I feel like it didn't really show either of our personalities. Like they want to show where you're struggling in your relationships, and that's kind of all. So I think
Yeah.
we could have been portrayed a lot better if they just showed other parts of us, because we definitely acted like ourselves when we were together, I would say, in both of my trial marriages. Because obviously with Kyle, I was, fully myself. But I feel like Ashley and I had a lot of fun together and like definitely had lighter conversations and we joked around a lot. And we also talked a lot about like why she struggled to do things for Marita, which was what so many people were coming down on her for. And it's like, well, you could have shown them why, but you chose not to.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think they could have like had a couple that were just having fun and like because you're hilarious as well. I'm sure there was like
Thank you.
so many
Ashley's
parts
pretty
that they
funny
could.
too.
Yeah. Like that would have been an awesome addition to the show is like having two people that are just having fun and making
Yeah, I don't know why
jokes.
they think that like doesn't make good TV, whatever. I mean, maybe it would have been boring, but I feel like
No, but you need the drama of obviously, but you
Right.
also need to feel like you connect with
Yeah, I
couples
think
as
like why
well.
don't you use each individual dynamic for what it's for? You know, it's like
Mm.
if you're for the most part getting a lot of drama from couple A, then like focus on the drama there. If you're getting a lot of like lighter comedic moments from couple B, then why would you not focus on that? Instead of being like,
Yeah.
well, we're not getting drama, so we're just gonna cut everything else and only show like any mild amounts of drama or something.
Yeah.
Just doesn't make sense to me. It's like everybody has something else to offer.
Yeah. I still think you got a great edit though. You were my fave.
Thank you. Completely
You're so
unbiased
sweet.
opinion coming from me. You're so sweet. Did you want a picture? Let me get a screenshot right now. What about Ashley's first question? Do you want to answer that?
Yeah, I think that's a great question, and I definitely feel that is personally directed at me even because
Absolutely.
I'm
She
very
knows you so well.
reactive. I've been very reactive in relationships, I feel like, because I can be quite feisty and I'll advocate for myself maybe too much
Mm.
sometimes. Um, but I and my partner and he will come at me, not like come at me, come at me.
Oh, we'll cut this.
No, yeah, what I mean by that is like he'll want to sort like if we have a fight or an argument, he'll like want to sort that argument out right then and there. Where like I'm like so heated and I'm in fight or flight that we
You need a
can't
second.
sort it
Yeah.
out. I need to like walk away and I will walk away, but he will follow me. So like
You're like, get lost.
and yeah, so I think it's like working out with your partner. And we've had to do a lot of work on it because he's like, I need to work this out right now. And I'm like, no, I need 10 minutes to cool down. And so we were kind of at stalemate for like years actually until we actually went to see someone and the person was like, no, you need to have that 10-minute break because she's useless at that point. She actually can't
Yeah.
rationally sort this argument out. So you need to give her space and then you can come back, with
Right.
a clear mind and then sort out your issue.
Yeah. I
But yeah,
listened to some podcast by some therapist or whatever that was saying that you are literally not supposed to have those conversations, like those hard conversations, when either one of you is not in like the green zone, like meaning like not fully regulated.
yes,
Because it's
totally.
gonna do the opposite. You're not gonna
Yeah.
have a
You're not
productive
going to,
conversation.
totally.
You can only have that conversation when you're coming from a calm, non-reactive place. But I think a lot of people don't want to bring those things up when things are feeling good because it's like, well, then why would we talk about something difficult while things are feeling good? But that is really the
Yes.
best time to talk about it.
Yeah. It's like they say like you need to go to therapy when you're feeling good because that's a great time to work on
Right.
yourself, not when you're crashing out wanting to,
Oh, and it's
you
an
know,
emergency.
yeah, when it's an emergency, which like is all of my therapy sessions.
Well, yeah, it's like
I text my
waiting till
therapist,
it's
I'm
too
like,
late. Yeah.
SOS.
Call me right now.
Yeah.
Your therapist
When's
is
your
just
next
on call. That's
appointment?
pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that's a really good question. And like, I don't think that you work that out as a young person, like, and until you've matured and, yeah, worked through a few relationships to be like, okay, this is what we need to do.
Yeah, I think the trauma part of it, it's like everybody has things that trigger them and that are going to dysregulate them and that are going to bring up past experiences. That's just what it is to be an adult.
Yes.
Um,
But it's
so
about taking accountability for your triggers as well. It's like, okay, I know
yeah,
that this triggers me, but you can't just fly off the handle
yeah, totally.
because
And
of
also
that.
like knowing what you need in order to get back to regulation.
Yeah.
Like if you know that space is going to help you feel good again, then you have to say though how much time until you come back to it. You can't just be like, I need time because that's very dysregulating for the other person.
Yeah, definitely. Not too much time. Can't be like,
Yeah.
can we talk
I
about this in
think
a
they
week?
said the whatever podcast I listened to, it was like 24 hours is kind of like the max you can get away with giving
Yeah,
for when
yes,
you'll come back to it.
definitely. Because then that's just not space. That's like avoidance,
Yeah. Yeah. That's like, let's
which
circle
I
back to
love,
this
which I
in
love.
20 years.
Don't get me wrong. I love to avoid.
Not knocking it. So I think that would be my advice. Just, and this is also something I'm working on, something we're all working on.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone's perfect with this.
Because obviously, in the heat of the moment, you just want to fight with your words. Yeah, Kyle and I have had a lot of conversations about like, like she really doesn't like us to have any discussions about serious stuff as we're falling asleep, which is fair.
That's fair.
Because then
But I just saw your face being like, but
but that's actually when I feel the most productive in those conversations.
Kyle's like laying her head down and you just look at her and you're like,
And I hover right above her. Excuse me, remember when you said this to me earlier today?
what did you mean when you said, what
Exactly.
is the thing you hate about me the most?
Yeah. Yeah, I wait till right before she's falling asleep.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I
That's
guess
good.
just
That's a
like
good rule. That's a good rule. I
knowing
like that.
when is an appropriate time to bring it up. But I guess if somebody is saying something to you and you're immediately like feeling like rubbed the wrong way or like you want to react, I think that's immediately you don't say anything in that moment.
Which is so hard.
I know because it takes a lot of self-restraint that I
Have
don't
I
have
ever
that I'm
done
still
that?
working on.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Have I ever not said anything?
I'm really trying hard to think of a time.
But like, I've not said anything for like a good 10 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think, yeah,
Is
it's too
Ashley
hard. It's so
dating anyone?
hard. She is. Yeah.
Yeah. How long have they been dating for?
It's pretty new, like a couple months, I think. But she was at Dinah with us. She's lovely.
Oh,
We had a
that's
great
so
time.
nice.
Yeah, I think it's hard, like coming out of an experience like that and then starting to date, because I can't imagine what that is like, actually. Yeah, any other advice you have about this?
No, I'm still learning. I'm still growing with
Is
that
Josh
one.
good at it if you say something that bothers him?
Yes, he's so good at it. He just
Really?
won't say
Oh,
anything.
how
He just
annoying.
buries it deep down and moves on.
So you say something that hurts him and he just goes, okay.
Yes,
But do you feel like he secretly resents you?
probably. Yeah, definitely.
So when you say he wants to get to the bottom of something right away, it's when he has something to say to you.
No, that's when I probably have said something and then he just wants to sort it out. But I'm like, no.
So you'll drop a bomb and he'll
And
be like,
then
let's talk about it. And you say, no.
I'll be like, you're coming at me right now. I need to go
I
away.
don't know where you are coming from.
What is happening? This is too aggressive. Step back.
You really are the one lighting the gas, huh?
Yeah, I'm definitely the problem.
No,
No, no.
everyone's a problem in their own way.
Yeah, exactly. We all have problems. Okay. What have you been watching? Oh, nothing, because you've been living.
For once.
What does that feel like?
No, I've still found time to watch things. At our hotel during Dinah, we somehow managed to watch the entire season of Wayward. It's a
Oh,
new show.
yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's watching that.
I
Is it good?
love Toni Collette.
Oh,
Yeah.
same.
I think it's good.
Obsessed.
It's like um based it's not based on a true story, but it's based loosely on like Mae Martin's friend's experience who went to one of these whatever you call them, teenage.
Oh, is it loosely based on that?
I
I'm
mean,
like,
it's in that the premise is about someone who goes to one of these facilities. I
yeah.
think that's where the comparison ends. But there is like a kind of there's a criminal or like a weirdness to the town and like a bigger story that I don't think is true to May's friend's experience. Because if it is true, it would be crazy. But yeah, it's spooky and it's a little, I don't know if it's supernatural, but it's like a little I think they
Spooky.
described it as being kind of like Twin Peaks-ish.
Oh,
And yeah, there's a little
cool.
element of kind of that, I would
Did
say.
you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I
ends
need to
kind of on
watch it.
a cliffhanger, so I hope there's
Oh,
another
season
season.
two. Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
But yeah, somehow we managed to watch that whole season during Dinah Shore. I'm really committed to watching television. If there's something I'm good at, it's that.
Yeah. We should do like a movie review podcast and TV show review
Yeah. I
podcast.
mean, that's kind of what this is.
I also watched Weapons.
Oh my God, we've been wanting to see that. What did you think?
Oh, so good. I love
Really?
it.
It was
I
scary?
love it. Yeah. is
Okay.
scary. It's um the scary character. Everyone's going to be dressing up as her for Halloween
Really?
for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need some ideas for Halloween costumes, so maybe I should watch.
Um,
What are you
and
even?
then I also watched another scary one. I think it came out last year though. It's called Fresh with Daisy Edgar
Yeah, I
Jones
watched. Oh
and
yeah, where that guy's
Sebastian
cutting off
Stan.
parts of her body. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
Did you
that.
like it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was good. That was entertaining. I haven't even asked how Kyle is, what's going on. Why was she in hospital?
Okay, so she had a lump on her foot, and the doctor tried to drain it, couldn't drain it. So then they did a MRI,
Mm.
some one of those scans, and saw that it was some kind of mass, and so he scheduled her for surgery, and so she just got it removed.
How was your hospital experience?
It was fine. Honestly, it was a lot better than the last time, which was when Kyle's appendix burst, which was a little over a year ago.
What happened?
Um, it burst.
And then what was it like a bad hospital experience? Did she get seen right
Well, it
away?
was emergency surgery. Like
Yeah.
she went in, she'd been having symptoms for a long time, went to a doctor, begged the doctor for blood work. The doctor was like, I think it's just anxiety. Like, you're fine. Brushed her off. Yep. And then like a few days later was like, there's something definitely wrong. So she went and got blood work done. And this is the day of our anniversary last year. And then, or 2 years ago, sorry. Um, and so we drove all the way across town, like an hour away, to go to the beach. And as soon as we pulled into Malibu, she gets a call from the doctor that said, you need to come back immediately and get a CAT scan or MRI, whatever, get a CT scan. So he drove back from Malibu. She got the scan, and immediately they were like, you need to go to the ER right now. And she could see the scan, and it was just like all lit up down where, like in her abdomen. And so then we're sitting in the ER, still have no idea what's going on. Finally, she gets admitted to a room, and then the doctors are like, yeah, so you have appendicitis and it has perforated, which is means a burst appendix.
Mm-hmm.
And it had been burst for so long, but her body was so strong that it like formed a wall around all of the fluid. Because she
Oh
had like
my,
literally run 14 miles the day before with a burst
oh my
appendix.
God.
Yeah, I don't know how many kilometers that is, but a lot of distance.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they were basically like, you should be in way more pain than you are. Like, this is a crazy medical anomaly. They were just like stunned that she was able to like walk and talk and wasn't doubled over in pain.
Oh my God. So did she get surgery within a few hours or what?
She, so then they brought her into a room that night. They were trying to figure out if they wanted to try and do antibiotics first before
Mm.
doing surgery. So that night they kept her, and I want to say they started her on antibiotics that night, but then at like 6 or 7 a.m., the um, morning team of doctors came in and they were like, we're going to take you into surgery now. So then I drove right back to the hospital, and she went into surgery for like 3 hours. It was so long.
Mm. So has she been
Yeah.
back to that doctor?
No, I think she should sue her. It's crazy. It's like not her normal doctor.
Oh my God, that's
It was like
horrible.
some older woman who just wanted to go home. It was like towards the end of the day. So I think she was just like, you should practice mindfulness.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she had like textbook symptoms, which is that it like felt like heartburn at first and everything was, she had a fever.
Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, when my appendix was inflamed, I called the ambulance. I was in 10 out of 10 pain though. And the ambulance came and it was just like one of those like casual ambulances with like it was just
What's
like
a casual ambulance?
just like one person
They're like not
like
even running the siren. It's
yeah,
just
like not in a proper ambulance, kind of just in like an SUV.
you walk
And
yourself in.
she was like so bothered that I had called the ambulance. She was like, I
What?
could hear her like walking up the stairs with my mum, and she was like, and why didn't you go see a doctor?
Oh
And
my
I'm like
God.
thinking in my head, like, bitch, I'm in 10 out of 10 pain. Like, this is not good. And then like, when she came in and she was like, where are you getting the pain? And I was like, told her exactly where I was getting it, which is the location of your appendix. I was like in my first year of nursing, so I know anatomy as well. But it seemed like she thought that I had like Googled the symptoms of like what,
Oh my God.
yes, I know what an inflamed appendix was. And she was like, and are you on your period at the moment? And I was like,
No.
I know. And I
A
was like, she
woman
was like
too.
so annoyed.
Ugh.
So then I know a woman too. And then like she gave me like morphine or whatever, and she drove me to the hospital, and it was like during COVID as well, and like five of the hospitals were completely full, so we had to go to this other hospital. And like when I was still like in so much pain even with the morphine, and then like she dropped me off, like we had to wait like an hour, and she dropped me off. They took me through, they did an ultrasound, and like the lady, like when she was doing the ultrasound, she was also like really standoffish as well. It was so annoying. Like no one was believing
Ugh.
me.
What is up with this
I
bedside
know.
manner?
And she was
It's
like this young
terrible.
girl, like young, pretty girl. It was almost like she was like, ugh, like, yeah, she was like also thinking that I was on my period. And she was like doing this the
She was
ultrasound like
jealous.
slowly, like, yeah, it's totally jealous. Like doing the ultrasound slowly, like from my liver and like going down. And then like I like felt the ultrasound go directly over my appendix. And I was like, I like tensed up and I was like, and then like she was like, you could see that her eyes were like wide when she went over my appendix, like on the screen. And then she just
Oh.
literally stopped there and she walked out of the room. And she was like, I'm just going to go speak to someone. And I was like,
And you're
okay.
like,
She
yeah,
walked out of the
see, I
room. Yeah,
told you.
exactly. And then she came back in and she was like, the doctor came back in straight away and was just like, she looked at it and was just like, okay, like it is your appendix. It's very inflamed. We're going to get you into surgery as soon as we can. And I was like, I just wanted to call that ambulance lady and be like,
Yeah.
show
Oh,
her
I
the
would want to
scan.
also.
I
Oh, that's so
know.
annoying.
I know. So I mean, also, it was a Saturday afternoon and I didn't have my surgery until Sunday night.
Oh my
I
God.
know. So annoying, but that's just how it works, I guess.
That is so traumatic.
Yeah.
Like your whole experience.
Yeah. And Kyle's experience. So, okay. So Kyle is a big runner, we know.
Yeah.
And what is this
Where's this
going to
going?
do to her now
Oh,
that she
her
can't
foot?
run? Yeah.
It's been one day and she's already miserable. Doesn't know
Tell
what
her
to
to do
do
like
with
air bicycle
herself.
legs on the couch.
She's still exercising. I don't know if she should be, but yeah, I mean, I would be stir crazy too if I couldn't like walk around outside really. I mean, she
Yeah,
sort of can, but it's also like it's on the ankle joint, so she's trying not to move her foot around too much.
that's so hard. Has she got a moon
Yeah.
boot? Or just
No, they
like,
gave her just this weird little shoe. It has like
oh,
a bottom
yeah.
and some Velcro on top.
Yes,
And it's
yes,
like
I
10
know what you
sizes
mean.
too small. It covers half her foot. Is that how it's supposed to be?
No, it's too small. I've only seen like, is it called a
Like
Darko
it goes
shoe?
from like her heel to like the ball of her foot.
Oh,
So her
so her
toes are
toes.
just hanging off the
Oh,
edge.
gross. That is so
Yeah.
gross.
I mean, she wears a sock, but
Thank God.
yeah, no one wants to see that.
Oh my God. Okay.
But they gave her crutches and stuff. But then the surgeon right before surgery was like, I doubt you'll need those. So it sounds like it's not super major, you know.
Okay.
Also, the surgery was 16 minutes. I like left to get a coffee and got a call to come back.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm so sorry. I'll be another 10.
Yeah. And I'm just waiting for I'll be there soon. Go back
Like,
in though. See what else you can find.
is Kyle not allergic to anything?
I don't think she is. No. Isn't that wild?
Well, I noticed she was wearing a blue hat, which in Australia, that also means no allergies.
Blue hat?
You know the blue hat
Oh
that
my
she was
God. I
wearing?
had no idea those had meanings.
Yeah. In Australia, blue means no allergies,
Have
red
you ever
means
seen
the
that TikTok of this woman? Because this makes so much more sense now. It's this woman who's in the hospital and she has like a hairstyle that where it like goes up like several feet into the air. And then on the very top of that is just one of those little hats. And it was blue. How many
Oh,
different
that's
colors
so
are there?
funny.
Or is it just like allergic or not allergic?
Yeah.
Ah,
Allergies on
interesting.
allergy. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Something I never would have picked up on.
Yeah. Are you allergic to anything?
Augmentin.
Oh, wow.
But I haven't had it since I was 2, so maybe I wouldn't still be allergic.
What happened when you had it?
I think I got a rash
Oh, yeah, okay.
or something. I had pneumonia when I was 2,
Oh, shit.
and that's how
Is
my
that so
grandma
you had just started to walk and
and I
then you
got walking pneumonia.
tell everyone, Bridget, how old were you when you started walking?
Is this something you remember because it was too late or something?
Yes.
Listen, I walked on my knees for a while, and my mom would put like
Crawled.
pads on my knees, like period pads. Um,
Oh my God.
yeah, but I didn't walk that late. I think I was
You
like
said 18 months.
might have been 15. I don't know what is normal.
Almost like 10 to 12.
No, that's under a year old.
Yeah, some kids start walking before 12 months.
Maybe like
And like,
savants.
so you were almost double.
No, uh, I was average. That's all I know. And I was potty trained very early, okay? And I started
Oh, thank
talking very
God.
early. So I was
Thank
advanced in
God.
every other way.
So you were talking and toilet trained really young, but you had not stood up.
Listen,
When you stood up, eventually you were like up to your mum's belly button.
I got around just fine on my knees.
Yeah, it's true. Like that wolf girl. Have you seen that wolf girl raised by
No.
wolves?
Oh, but didn't they determine that was she made it up?
What?
I
No,
think she
like her
made it
body
up.
was like fully deformed in
Oh,
like
maybe
a
we're thinking of two different people.
yeah, maybe.
I saw some documentary about a woman who wrote a whole book about how she got lost in the woods and then was raised by wolves and she had made it up.
Wow.
And her whole thing was like she's like it felt like it was real to me. It was my truth.
Oh my God. I actually kind of love that.
I know,
If we could all be like that, like,
right?
but that's my
That
truth.
kind of delusion.
Yeah.
What else? We were talking to someone at Dinah this weekend who was um probably in her like 50s or 60s, and she was going on about how like our generation just we never learned critical thinking in school, and we need to like it's really important that we use our platforms to speak out. And she said it doesn't matter like what your opinion is, you should just be posting it,
What?
which is a little concerning. It's like, well, it does sort of matter like what you are posting, what you are
Completely.
believing.
What? That is
Just really
wild thing to
interesting
say.
advice. Yeah.
Something I heard the other day as well, which I have heard before, but it was just a good reminder, is that you don't need to have an opinion about everything. Like, I love just like when someone asks me something, being like, I actually don't have an opinion.
That's
Like, it's
true.
so
Because
relaxing to
you
say that as
feel like
well.
you have to when someone says like, what
Yeah.
do you think about this? Or like
Yes. I actually just don't have an
even
opinion.
if someone says something you disagree with, you can just say, I don't have an opinion, but I don't agree with that opinion.
Yeah. Yes. That's a good one. Yeah, let's look at
How's Josh feel moving in with your mom? You guys have lived at home before, though.
Yeah, we lived here for 2 years to save for a place, which we did. Lived there for 3 years, and now we're back but in like a much better position. So
Yeah,
we're only
it's
here
a
for
choice
nine
this
months.
time.
Yeah, we're only here for 9 months, but asterisks, if we're making bank on the Airbnb,
I
we'll,
would stay. Are you
yeah,
kidding?
I know. Like it's
Wait it
paying for
out.
our mortgage plus some. So
That's
then we're able to
incredible.
save maybe for another place. So
Honestly, I think about that all the time. Like, if we were to buy property, I would honestly rather just buy somewhere that we don't live, rent it out, and
yeah.
like until I make that back.
Yeah,
And
until you can
then
make it like buy another place and then live in that place, but then also have an investment property. Like, yeah,
that's why they say buy a duplex and you live in one half and you rent out the other half.
yeah,
But I don't,
but you need money for that.
yeah. That's the thing. These are all pipe dreams because I don't have, I'm not even close to buying property. But it's fun to talk about in theory.
Yeah, I love looking at houses online,
Same. I go on a
looking at
lot.
mansions and being like, oh, ugly kitchen.
Yeah. Who would live here? I would.
Did anything else happen at the Palm Springs place?
We did a red carpet. That was my first time
Yes.
doing a red
How was
carpet.
the red carpet?
Honestly, it's not my favorite thing to do.
It's like your
It's like
second.
a bunch of different, but it's a close second. Um, it's like these different press asking kind of very similar questions.
What kind of questions were they asking you? Anything
Some about
controversial?
Ultimatum. Anything about what?
Like controversial? Anything controversial?
Mostly just about Ultimatum and also about Dinah Shore and like what we think of it, and mostly about Ultimatum though. I don't know if you've seen the news yet today, but the Queer Ultimatum was canceled. I know.
The next season?
Yep.
Wait, had they already filmed it?
It just means they're not renewing it. So we were the
No
last
way.
season.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know. I mean, I know I should be upset because it probably is coming from a homophobic place, but it's also like we don't need this show. Like in general, we don't need this show. The Ultimatum, the premise is so messed up and like it should not exist. And it's such an unhinged, crazy premise that honestly makes no sense because you can just cheat or like explore people outside of going on a show.
Yeah. And do you think that it was like it's causing unnecessary trauma?
Definitely. I'm sure a lot of reality TV shows do though.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, there needs to be a union for sure for reality TV people.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, like you could tell even just from going to this like Netflix event this summer that homophobia is real.
Really?
You forget, but especially with reality TV, because it's so just the fact that there is so little queer reality TV in general. When
Yeah.
it's like, well, wait a minute. Every other industry has like not equal, but at least some representation. Yeah, I think I told you I went up to, Nick Viall.
Yeah.
He has like Viall Files,
Oh no.
his
But anyway.
podcast. Well,
Yeah.
he has people on from like every season of the straight ultimatum, but he's never had anyone on from
Oh.
queer ultimatum. Yeah. And I confronted him at the Netflix party.
Good. What did you say?
I was like, hey, I have something to say.
Were you drunk or you just
I think I probably was a little because to have the courage to do this, but I was like, how come you never have anybody on from Queer Ultimatum? Like, you have people on from the straight seasons and we exist. And he's like, oh, well, I haven't seen the show. Like, what kind of excuse
that's
is
the
that?
point.
It's like, yeah, bud, I know.
So you're
You're
not
admitting it now.
interested.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just
And
like
so,
clear with things like that. And like, yeah.
how else did you feel it when you were there?
Just seeing the way they promote our season versus how they promote other shows.
Yeah. Like
And
I've got
like
to be
during the
careful when
last
they
season of I think Love is Blind or whatever, instead of announcing our show, which was coming out next, they announced Perfect Match. And like they dropped the Perfect Match cast the same day they dropped our first batch of episodes.
Mm,
They really just don't, you can tell, you feel like the ugly stepchild in the Netflix TV universe,
mm.
reality TV universe.
Yeah, that's
Um,
so shit.
yeah, it's just interesting because I think I don't experience homophobia much in my day to day because I live in a super queer area of LA and have a lot of queer friends and a lot of ally friends like you. So you kind of forget, and then you're in an environment like that, and it just, you remember.
Yeah. I know. It really shocks you when you experience something like that, I think, because it's always been my normal, like that there are gay
Right.
people,
You're the minority in
like
your
because I
family.
am like
Yeah.
both my siblings are gay. So it's just like I was just brought up like that is just what is normal. And
Yeah.
so for when I experience someone, like when I tell people like I'm telling a story and I say my sister and her wife and their face is very really
Yeah, that's like
puzzled.
the first time I did an open mic and I like said, so I'm gay, and people just started laughing, and I was like, that had nothing to do with the joke.
Um, yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, wait, there are people out there that like they are just not exposed to it or just don't.
Yeah, you really forget.
Yeah.
And I guess that's maybe why a show like this is good, but like, mm, I mean, it's just sad because it's the only queer one. It's like now there will be no queer Netflix reality shows.
Is there a queer bachelor?
No, they did one bisexual season, I think, in Australia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't remember, I guess. I think it was a few
No,
years ago.
I actually haven't really watched The Bachelor. I watched like one season because there were a few girls from like my year group on it,
Oh.
and they were like really bitchy in high school.
Wait, you knew them?
I knew them on that
Oh.
they went on there, and it was so interesting. It was such a good season of The Bachelor
Wow. Are they
because
the ones that bullied you?
no, no. But they were hated by the public
And
because they were so bitchy on the show.
you loved
And it
that.
was just like it was so good to see like how like people were just like these were the mean girls in high school. Like they could see that from the show and they got yeah, just absolutely rained on from the public. It was so satisfying.
Oh, that is a good feeling.
Yeah.
Not that anybody should be bullied.
No, but it was like definitely like shining a mirror on their behavior to be like,
Yeah,
this is actually what you're
sometimes
like.
that's
That I
needed.
like, sometimes I don't think they realize the
Yeah.
damage that they're doing. And
Yes.
so then to like put their behavior on the spotlight, being like, this is not okay. Like, this
Right.
is what you're doing is not okay. And so maybe they've learned a lesson from that. I hope, I fucking hope they have, to be like, okay, that actually makes people feel a certain way and I shouldn't be doing that.
Absolutely. I think some people do need that hard truth.
Yeah.
And then other people get bad at it, and it's really unfair.
Yeah, definitely.
I think let's let people have room to grow though. Because it's like people get very attached to a villain or like hating somebody. And they don't want
Yes.
to see that maybe they've seen what they did and now they have changed.
Absolutely. And I think that is like almost better because like
Yeah.
say you're born just like a really good person,
Perfect.
like that is great. But if you're born with like a little bit of bad and then you move through life and you realize okay, that's actually not a good trait to have and you reflect and you're like, okay, I'm going to change. I think
Yes.
you should that is
I'm all for growth.
I'm
That's what
all
some might
for
call this. Yeah.
like that's better than just being born good and just going through life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm learning and growing all the time. I see things and I'm like, oh, hate that. Change that. Let's change that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And that's why like canceling, I think it shouldn't be a thing. I don't think
Yeah.
we
I
should
mean,
just
I get
cancel
it. Like
people.
people should be held accountable for things they've done, but it's like I would don't want to be like held to this. Like I don't want people finding something from my childhood and like holding me to that being like,
Yes,
yeah, that would be
absolutely.
people can change
Yeah.
and grow.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you hiding?
Yeah, absolutely. Like don't bring up anything from my high school. Like
No,
I was like
we don't need
such
to.
a brat.
Yeah.
No,
Even when I think about the way I used to like speak to my parents in like middle school when I was super hormonal, I'm just like,
cringe. Oh,
ugh,
I
to
die
speak to them
inside
that way
thinking
is
about that.
awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, we all, a lot of us, we can look back and acknowledge that we have grown for the better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's hard to see like people are so hard on just reality people in general.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like they think they know who you are, but
Yeah.
they've seen a slice of you painted in a way that the producers have wanted you to be
Yeah.
or like come across. And I think it's like so unfair
Yeah.
for people to then judge you on that.
Just have to hope they find your social media, I guess, and that
Mm,
they're open to having a different view of you.
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for listening to us again, guys. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on things.
And please, we want to hear from you. So head to speakpipe.com/allofmyfriend to ask our advice. We can't wait to hear from you. Bye.